Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a wonderful recipe if you want to replace bread at breakfast or for an afternoon snack. If you're looking for a healthier option without wheat flour, without gluten, you're going to love this treat. It's ready really quickly. The flavor is amazing. You're going to love it. Stick around until the end. You won't want to miss it. Before we start, I want to ask you where you're from, what's your city, and what's the most traditional bread people eat in your daily life. I'd love to see your comment. Remember to like the video, it really helps me out because it shows YouTube that you enjoy the channel and trust my content. And to get the ingredients, don't worry, everything is always right here in the description and in the first pinned comment to make your life easier. So let's start by blending my eggs here in the blender. Remember, the eggs will add protein to our recipe as well as healthy fats and choline, which is great for our brain. And now I'll add the onion. I'm using red onion because it contains quercetin, it has more flavonoids, but of course even white onion is healthy, right? I have several videos on the channel talking more about this. All onions, regardless of color, are prebiotic. Naturally, they're good for our gut and help a lot with our immunity. They're from the family allium, from the same family as garlic actually. So it's really good for the immune system. And on top of everything, it adds a wonderful flavor, doesn't it? So when we add the onion, we can bring a better flavor to this little bread and use less salt. I'm going to add salt here, in fact, but you can see that the amount isn't very large because the onion will already give it that good seasoning. And to blend together here with the onion and to blend together with our egg, I'm also going to add rolled oats now. Oats will help give the right consistency to this recipe. And it's a very interesting source of carbohydrates because besides carbs, we also have protein and fiber here. Oats also contain beta-glucan, which helps control cholesterol. It helps improve digestive transit, helps improve intestinal transit, right? It prevents constipation, helps increase satiety, and has a very neutral flavor. So, for those who are starting to replace wheat bread, who want to stop eating wheat on a daily basis, using blended oats is a great option because it doesn't have a very strong flavor, you know? So, it ends up being a really good substitute. Let's blend this really well until it forms a dough before we add the other ingredients. If you're new here, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I have new videos every day. You'll love them for sure. So let's blend this really well then. So I transferred the mixture over here to this little bowl. I'm going to add a bit of shredded mozzarella here, which will also help bind everything together better. Besides adding calcium, it also brings even more protein to our recipe. Look, we give it a good mix. And now I'm going to do the following. I have my baking tray here, which I've lined with parchment paper, and I'm going to transfer it over here. So I'm going to transfer this mixture here, level it out, and then bake it in the oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit. You can also put it in the air fryer, and you can also finish this in a frying pan if you prefer. Tell me, which do you prefer? I'm going to bake it in the oven because I want it to get golden brown. You'll understand better in a moment. Look, I'm putting all of our batter in here to make sure nothing goes to waste. And then I'm going to press it down like this here in my pizza pan so it gets rounder. I'm going to spread it out here. Let me just even it out a little here, and then I'm going to sprinkle a bit of cheese on top, the same cheese I used before, and a little bit of oregano. And now I'm going to take it to bake in the oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit. In just a bit, I'll be back to show you how it turned out. "25 minutes and it looks so beautiful, doesn't it? I'm going to cut a few pieces now so we can try this delicious dish. Make it at home. You're going to love it for sure. The texture turns out amazing, so just make it. You'll love it. You can eat this recipe just as it is, or you can also spread something on it, like pâté or mayonnaise. I have a playlist of them here. I'll leave it down below for you in case you want some ideas for inspiration. Look at this. How amazing. Look, make it at home. Your whole family will like it. Look, I'll show you up close. And look at the texture. Make it. You're going to love it. Remember to like the video because that really helps me out, and share this amazing recipe with anyone you know who would enjoy it, with anyone who needs it. Let's work together to spread this chain of good. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it.
Mm. Mm.
There are no words. It's so flavorful and the texture is so soft. You're going to love it. Just make it. See you next time. Bye.
Mm.